We are here to announce 2 arrests in the murder of Marcus Jones of Fort Washington. The community played an instrumental role in helping our detectives solve this case, but there is still more work to be done. Chief Mark Magaw will explain details of the arrest. The Major Mike Strawn, who is the commander of our homicide unit, will provide more in-depth details. And then Principal Raina Adams of Friendly High School is also joining us here this afternoon. Chief Magaw.
Good afternoon. Our department has not rested since the senseless act of violence shook our community in Fort Washington over the weekend. Our ongoing investigation has revealed that rival gang members were present at a birthday party in a residential home. As tensions escalated at the party, additional gang members arrived. Witness accounts and Crime Solvers tips played a big role in this case. Akil Darnell Ings, Quante Marquis Fisher, and a yet-to-be-identified third suspect arrived at this party and approached the group outside. Our victim, Marcus Jones, was standing with this group. Akil Ings produced a firearm and shot Marcus Jones. We do not yet know if Marcus was the intended target, and there was also a firearm that was recovered on the scene. Akil Darnell Ings and Quante Marquis Fisher are affiliated with a local gang. Marcus Jones was also affiliated with a different local gang. And we believe that these gang associations played a part in this tragic murder. The killing of a young person in Prince George's County stirs the emotions in every one of us. We will continue to work relentlessly with the community to address youth violence. The witnesses who came forward in this case and the anonymous Crime Solvers tips played a critical role in the quick closure of this tragic and unnecessary homicide. And I'd just like to thank the community for their support in this case. Major Mike Strawn, our CID commander, will now come up and give additional details. Mike.
The ongoing investigation, we developed the suspect information late last night. This was developed through witness accounts, Crime Solvers, and we developed the suspect, Quante Fisher. He was arrested late last night. He is now at the Department of Corrections charged with first and second degree murder, and he's on a no bond status. Shortly after that, we developed information on Akil Ings. We obtained a first degree murder warrant for him, and our fugitive unit was searching for him since late last night. He was arrested today at approximately 11:15 a.m. in the 4400 block of F Street in Southeast Washington. He was arrested without incident and is currently being questioned by detectives in Metropolitan Police Department headquarters. These 2 arrests have the result of outpouring information from the community, exhaustive police and detective work. We have currently made 2 arrests in this case. We have 1 third outstanding unidentified suspect that we continue to ask the public's help in identifying. This suspect is limited information. He's described as a black male in his early to late teens, medium build and complexion, and we do not have the proper information to identify this suspect at this time. We will continue our ongoing investigation. We also encourage the public's help to provide us with further leads and also the identity of this third suspect.
Principal Adams.
Good afternoon. On behalf of the Friendly High School community, I'm extremely thankful that the community was able to collaboratively work with the police force for this arrest. Hopefully we can move forward as we move to heal. And I thank you for all of your assistance in the police force and the community. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Any questions?
Could you talk to us a little bit about whether or not whatever incident caused this had some source in school, were there frictions in school related to this that created this conflict?
And I'll let Mike answer some of that too, but right now we have no information that there was an incident in school that led to this. We have a lot of the people at the party went to different schools, different associations and affiliations, but nothing that occurred in the school prompted this that we know of.
Among the people who've been arrested, do you believe one of them is in fact the gunman here?
We know one is the gunman, Ings.
And has the gun that was used in this crime been recovered?
We recovered one gun on the scene. We're still ballistics testing that weapon, and search warrants are pending. So we're not sure if that's going to be the murder weapon right now or not.
Or any of his affiliates have a weapon as well?
Right now, we're still working through those pieces. There was a gun recovered on the scene, and we're also executing search warrants at the suspect's home. So we're still doing ballistic tests to find out the murder weapon. So we're still trying to locate that weapon.
Do we know how many shots were fired? Or how many times Jones was struck?
Jones was struck one time. 3 or 4 shots were heard. We've had different witnesses say that there was 2 weapons on the scene and multiple shots.
Okay. Did I understand correctly in that you said that we had gang rivalry here? Is it that Jones was part of one gang and the suspects were part of another? So you're talking just two gangs here?
Yes.
You just mentioned a second gun. Was there a gunfight going on? Was there return fire? Have you been able to put that together?
We haven't been able to put that together yet. We know that we have one report from a witness that 2 shots were fired into the air. So we're still putting that together.
Is it possible there was a gunfight?
We don't know yet.
Chief, are they both charged with first and second degree murder? I heard someone say that Quante Fisher was, but I didn't hear
Both of them.
both.
Both of them.
Was there a fight about something specific, or was this simply 2 different gangs that didn't get along?
This is still ongoing, and we're still trying to get to the bottom of what actually occurred. We know that there was a dispute at the party. There was a phone call made. Additional gang members arrived there, and then there was an outbreak of gunshots.
Were they all at one party or both at different parties?
They were one party.
Jones's gang is a rival to this gang of the suspects.
Yes, sir.
Do the gangs have a name or crews? How would you call them?
Right, yeah, they're local gangs. Baby Haiti is one, and Danger Boys is another.
One more question?
Which one is the victim name?
Danger Boys.
And Principal Adams, could you take a question on, I mean, we brought up the issue of gangs here. We're dealing with a school, whether or not this is an active problem in your school, and perhaps how the school's addressing this kind of thing. Can you talk to us about that a little bit?
We were aware of associations of individuals, and we're actually actively looking at mentoring those children in order to move them in an appropriate direction.
Do you have the Danger Boys that was just mentioned? Do you believe this is an active group in your school?
I do believe they exist in the school, yes.
So let me ask you this. This is the third incident, a third time that a Prince George's student has been killed by gun violence. As an educator, what can you tell us about that? Within the school year.
I'm still in shock. It's a tragedy. I know there is a debate in regards to gun violence, and we're looking at assault weapons and things of that nature. And I'm just aghast that handguns are part of that tragedy, and we're not addressing that tragedy, and that's what affected Friendly High School this particular day.
Sir, you did mention mentoring and trying to be involved, and I talked to Mr. Moore yesterday about all the things that are going on in the school system. Could you characterize or give us some examples of how you're attempting to identify people, mentor them, and turn them in different directions?
Well, we have a number of mentoring groups that are coming to Friendly at this point to amp up their participation in regards to the young men who have been identified as members of the Danger Boys.
Do you feel like you need more security presence at school because of the tensions around this gang at this time?
We've actually received more security presence since this incident. We've had additional resource officers. We've had additional police officers. Since this incident, whatever we've asked for, we've received from our county.